Yo burgers! Welcome to the final video in our Feburgerary series.
So this whole series has been about trying to find what is the ultimate vegan burgers. We've done 8 of them. This is our final one. It is our meaty quarter pounder burger. It's super substantial, it's delicious, and will take 15 minutes to make.
Okay, first step, I have 100 grams of soya protein chunks. These are dried, we're gonna rehydrate them. What we're gonna do first...
Where do I get soya protein chunks?
You'll be able to get them online, or else you'll be able to get them in most health food stores. What we have is we have a microplane grater and we have some beetroot. We're gonna grate in...
raw beetroot?
Yeah, we're gonna grate in about half the beetroot. In essence, what that is gonna do is add that beetroot kind of juice and add that kind of nice reddy hue to it.
So microplane is quite important because then you'll get like really fine, it won't be that grizzly kind of taste, and it's just gonna give that color. So that's been approximately 4 tablespoons of grated microplane beetroot.
So in on top of that, I've got half a teaspoon of onion powder. Ours is a little clumpy, just make sure, mix it all up.
We're gonna go with the same of garlic powder, about half a teaspoon as well. Just makes it easier, particularly when you're rehydrating stuff. We'll infuse those flavors without actually putting raw garlic or onion through it.
Next step, we're gonna go in with a little bit of tamari to add the umami note. We're gonna go in with about a tablespoon.
1 tablespoon? Why not 2?
2 tablespoons.
2 tablespoons.
In honor of my brother. Okay, just mix all that around. Just try to really distribute those flavors before we put the water in.
And as soon as we have that well mixed, like right mixed, spend 30 seconds mixing it, we're gonna go in and just literally cover it with water.
So this is gonna be our rehydration fluid. Okay, we're gonna leave that to soak and just to rehydrate. While that's happening, we got a hot pan.
Pan on a high heat, I'm gonna go in with about a tablespoon of oil.
Okay, so we've got 1 clove of garlic. It's kind of 1 large clove, so it might be 2 medium cloves to other people at home. In it goes, let's get a bit of sizzle. Next step, we have 200 grams of oyster mushrooms. These are large oyster mushrooms, more like king oyster mushrooms. So we're gonna chop these reasonably finely because we want these to add that nice meaty texture, nice bite to it.
So I've got the garlic on a medium heat here because it's gonna golden up very quick. Mushrooms are getting added straight away. We'll keep moving around the pan.
Okay, oyster mushrooms are starting to brown. You can see little elements of charring on the...
If you've watched any of our videos before, you will know that mushroom's best friend is tamari.
Okay, we're gonna go in with another 2 tablespoons.
Steve, what's tamari?
Tamari.
I don't know, I've never come across
Check
this
out
stuff.
any of our other videos, you'll know what tamari is.
Oh, okay, well I'll give you a quick explanation. Tamari is a wheat-free soy sauce that's aged in typical Otis cedar barrels.
If you don't have tamari, you can simply use soy sauce. 1 can of chickpeas, we've drained and rinsed this. It's a 400 gram can, drained weight is 240. In they go.
Beautiful. Great distinction, Mr. Flynn.
Okay, we've soaked our vegetable protein chunks for about 5 minutes. You'll see they're nice and infused with flavour. They're going straight into the pan too.
And any excess moisture is just going to be fried off with the heat. So this soya vegetable protein is in most kind of vegan sausages which you will buy in the market, so you will be familiar with the texture of it. In this context, it'll just work really, really well.
And you see the colour, and by adding the beetroot, it kind of really does look like mince. Okay, while it's cooking, we're going to mash it. So I simply have a potato masher. What it's going to do is break down the chickpeas and just help them release their starch, which will bind all this together. Normally what's used to kind of maintain moisture within a sausage or a meat typically is there's some form of a protein added. We're going to make this a bit more accessible. We're going to put in 2 tablespoons of gram flour.
But if you had like a simple soya protein, like something that you use for after the gym, that'd work perfect. 2 tablespoons of that. It's literally going to absorb the moisture out of it and hold it all together really well. Okay, time to season our quarter pounder flesh, vegetable flesh. So I've gone with about a teaspoon of salt. And I always love a pinch of black pepper as well. Okay, so I've got the heat off now. I'm just going to pop them in the bowl. So they literally cook for 10 minutes. So it really does look substantial and meaty. Vegan meat, of course.
We've got a frying pan that we've cleaned and washed up on high heat. We're going to just shape our burgers while that heats up.
So obviously you want to make the burger mince cool if your hands aren't very used to handling hot things, like my brother Stephen's.
Yeah, I guess years of working in a kitchen means my hands are...
kind of like asbestos hands, that's what they call it in the industry. So we got 4 lovely round substantial burgers. The pan's really nice and hot.
We're going to go with a generous serving of oil.
So that's probably about a tablespoon and a half.
Just so we get a nice char on the outside.
Brilliant.
Oh, that one's better. Okay, so we fry them for about 2 minutes on each side. They're nice and brown, they're crispy, they've held their form really, really well. They are ever so slightly delicate, so just be careful. So we've got some burger buns that we've toasted. We've put some vegan mayo on the base, recipe just up here. We've some of our sun-dried tomato pesto on top, or ketchup
Amazing,
of
yeah,
choice.
really, really good.
We've got iceberg lettuce, we've got some beef tomato.
Oh, look at that.
Epic.
Dudes, vegan quarter pounder. I think that's one of our best. So we've done 8 burgers this month, and this could.
This is the
potentially-
pièce de résistance.
Okay.
Mr.
Being
Flynn.
the younger twin, I think I'm gonna go for it if it's okay.
Good man, Mr. Flynn.
Dedicating this to you. Vegan quarter pounder coming to you.
Nice.
Oh, amazing.
Downtown flavour. The burger is very meaty.
That's a serious substantial burger. Like, it really tastes
Just
meaty.
it reminds me as much as I haven't had a burger for years, so I don't know what it tastes, but that's delicious, incredibly meaty. Dude, thanks for tuning in to our Feburgerary series.
Let us know which of our 8 burgers was your favourite, or which one you tried, because we genuinely love to know.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and wishing you all the best.
Yeah, this community is all about connecting with one another, so please interact, leave comments, and let's build this better world, build this vegan community, and keep it on going.
Boom.
Cheers!